Hey guys. Let's see. Oh, I did not even plug in my iPad. Whoops. Let me see. No, birds are cameras that are planted by the government. You have bad taste in anime. I have great taste in anime. And Yetis are in hiding, so they could not steal your candy. The One Piece is the friends we made along the way. Don't have taste anymore. I'm not inclined to believe that. Let's see. Okay, I think in the show they made Alistair's fingers different colored. No chat fights. No chat fights. But speaking of things that are outlandish and crazy, I saw this post. I don't know how much truth there is to it. It could be complete bullshit just for, clicks and shit. But I saw this guy post on TikTok that apparently the creators of Godzilla were trying to sue the creators of Stranger Things for the dragon that's going to be in season 5, saying that it's like a copy of King Ghidorah. And I'm like, y'all know that y'all didn't create the fucking Hydra, right? Because I was like, y'all know Hydra was in Hercules, right? Like, what the fuck? I was just so flabbergasted by that post. I was like, excuse me? The fuck? It was so weird. Oh. My phone dinged. A friend of mine was asking for convention recommendations for conventions to do in Texas, and we were talking about well, she had brought up one that's out in Amarillo that I just straight out told her, I was like, don't do that one, because you're like 4 hours away and it is definitely not big enough to make it worth it for you to go. And so I mentioned another convention out in King Ghidorah. Mentioned a King Ghidorah. I started reading Red's message as I was talking. King Ghidorah only has 3 heads and they can't go back. Okay, yes, but the definition of a Hydra is a dragon with between 3 and 7 heads. So, regardless of whether or not the heads can grow back, he's a Hydra. And Godzilla did not invent the Hydra. So, their entire argument is invalid. So I'm like, negative. Shit. And like I said, I'm not even sure how much validity there was to like the whole lawsuit thing. But still, even if it like is true, they don't have any legs to stand on, especially since the dragon that they're using in Stranger Things is based off of the dragon, the three-headed dragon from D&D. So I'm like, if y'all are gonna sue somebody, it should probably be D&D. Just saying. But also, like, D&D has been around for fucking ever as well, so I'm like, y'all need to calm down. You don't own dragons. You might own the IP for King Ghidorah, but you don't own the IP for any and all Hydra. I just thought that was so crazy. Okay. I had to go back and add the color to Alistair's hands. Or his fingers. His fingies. Because I forgot. He basically has like, he either has fingerless gloves or his palms are colored differently than his fingers. I'm not sure which one, because a lot of characters like that have, or a lot of characters have that same thing in Hazbin and Hell of a Boss. So I've never been entirely sure which one it is, if their gloves are differently colored skin. Hey Captain, how's it going? We were talking about how I saw a video talking about how the creators of Godzilla were going to try to sue Stranger Things for the dragon in the show. You had a job interview today? How'd that go? I was not bullying him. He was talking shit first. He started it.
Don't worry, little one. You never stood a chance. Hey, boss man. You want to help the men skin this thing for dinner?
I said in a monotone voice. It was quick. 4 questions they asked, and you had to sell yourself. See if my experience was what they needed. Oh yeah? Do you think it went well, or are you not sure because of how quick it was? I hate doing interviews though. They're so fucking nerve-wracking. Okay, I know this is a Hazbin Hotel lo-fi, but that's seriously... Oh, okay, yep. It is the crystal gems. I was like, this sounds like Steven Universe. It was over so fast you don't know the job site is 35 to 40 minutes drive on the freeway, and it pays much less than your old job. Can't help that part though. Yeah, what's the upside? Just generally getting your foot in the door? Or... Because I'm with Red on this one. Like, it doesn't seem like there's a true upside to this job. Job is vaccine administrator. The upside is prevented. Yeah, I mean, that is true. Yes, like, don't get me wrong. That is completely important. But, I don't know. I guess the way I saw it was like, does it have any benefits aside from the general common good? Well, yeah, I figured that they offer benefits and stuff. But I meant, like, to you personally. Like, if it was good paying, or, you know, closer to home, or, you know, more in the, like, entry kind of stuff that you wanted, or, like, will help you with your classes and stuff. They did mention the border crisis. I'm assuming it would be inoculate everyone coming over. Yeah. I think I need to look up another reference of... another reference of Husk. It's the way his hands are done. It's a little different. Oh my god. I know, I looked up a lot of Alistair reference. Jesus. Okay, Hazbin. Tell Husker. Images. It's Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 though. Leave home at 7, get home around 6. A lot more. It's a lot of gas and time driving. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like a lot of crazy. I think I'm honestly probably putting too much detail into his hands and into him paws. Try to simplify that. and going off. And everyone and their mother getting off at 5. Yeah, that does make things real annoying. You did sign up for a job fair at a hospital nearest to you today. Done 8 applications with them. Well, that's good. Maybe one of those will pan out. That way it'll be a bit closer to you. You won't have to drive for 8 years back and forth. Your freeway is undergoing major construction. Works that clogs up the road also. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really long drive for every day. Like, Joel makes that kind of a drive every day, but he also has a work truck. So it's not like he's paying for the gas or paying for like the oil changes and stuff. Because putting that many miles on your car every single day, it adds up, and it's pretty rough on your engine, especially if you don't have like a newish car. So, which of course, like I don't know like what you drive or anything, but it does take its toll on any car. I'll wait and see what they say. Yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of thing, a job is a job. But, I mean, if you're able to kind of be picky and choosy, that's kind of preferred. Especially in the general state of things. Oops. Don't know. Try other places in the meantime. Yeah, I mean, it never hurts to throw your name out there. Try all the avenues available to you. I will be right back. I gotta go switch over the laundry real quick. BRB. Oh, nothing. I just had to go switch over the laundry real quick. Yeah, that works. How'd you change the color of your name in chat? I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it just happened randomly. And yours just happened to always be purple. Have I been wrong this whole time? Have you been choosing purple this whole time? Click on your name in the chat and edit chat identity? What? Wow. That's a... I didn't know that was a thing. Huh. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. Well, what the frick is playing now? No. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my normal lo-fi stuff. That playlist is a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. There we go. You're always orange, Undisputed? Well, Undisputed, you're always green for me. And Captain is always purple, like a pinkish purple. And now it's blue. Red is always red. You died of boredom? Well, boo to you, sir. Big ol' rude. Oh man, now it's blue. Now that paw looks so much better. Damn it. Okay, I did not merge them, so maybe I can just do this. Well, that looks like fucking weird now. Maybe like this. Oh yeah, because I was kind of counting the bottom of the bottle as part of his arm. Oops. Yeah, your name speaks for itself. It's always gonna be red. But yeah, I really did I think it was like random, or you chose the color in like your settings or something, but you learn something new every day. The more you know. And knowing is half the battle. Or will it? If you show up with a different colored name, I'm gonna think that hell has frozen over. And then I'm gonna be real scared. Trying to decide if I should move his arm closer. Obviously not on top of his face or anything, but so that almost feels too far away now. Because, like, he's got long, lanky arms, but I don't know if they're that long. Let's see. Maybe if I connect the elbow to... Maybe that's the problem. Because the arm's too high. Let's try that. So I tried going live on TikTok yesterday, and of course, like I was streaming this, and like everybody and their mom is streaming Hazbin stuff, but like nobody was sticking around in my live, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna go then. This is fine. But I think maybe part of the problem was like because everybody and their fucking mom was also streaming Hazbin stuff, so that might have been part of the problem. Yeah, I know you don't use TikTok. I was just saying. I really don't stream on there very often. For that very reason, because I usually don't get like a whole lot of traction or anything. Or like returning people to talk to. Which it gets kind of sad when you're just chilling there all by yourself. I can only entertain myself so much. Ow, my eye just... Okay, yeah, I think that was part of the problem too, is I was making the, like, forearm floofs way too big. Need to size down the floof. There you go. Oh, that's why they weren't. So I'd had it on a different layer. I know none of y'all have watched Hazbin, but a lot of my Hazbin hotel stuff, like hotel content, is doing really well on freaking YouTube right now, and I'm here for it. I'm almost to 400 subscribers, and that's real wild. Did not think that shit was gonna happen. Jump on the bandwagon. Do it now! I don't know. I like the show though. It's real good. It sucks that it's already over and now we're all waiting for another season. So that part sucks. But everybody's like theorizing about what's probably gonna happen next season and what's going on with different characters and like lore drops at the very end of the last episode and stuff, so everybody's super hype about it. Society consumes things fast and talk about them fast and go into withdrawal so the next thing comes around. Yeah. It makes it really hard to keep up with stuff, but I've kind of just decided to stop trying to go with trends and stuff and just work on stuff that I like, because I found out that that was gonna burn me the fuck out real fast. Because you're right, it didn't used to be like this. People didn't used to consume content as quickly as they did, but that was also like pre streaming services and everything, so that has a lot to do with it. Yeah, people are able to consume content a lot easier and a lot quicker now with like streaming content, like streaming services and YouTube and all that stuff. So you're a freshman in high school, people still talked about retro games and Genesis and movies from the 80s. Yeah, same. Like, we still wrote down cheat codes and stuff for video games, and like, we're in the very early stages of like modding PS2s and writing down all the fatalities for Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Button inputs, this, that, or the other. We live in different times. That's for sure. Can't fathom what high school is like now. Must be truly horrific. I'm sure it's just kids just consistently being on the internet all the time. Which, I mean, like, we had social media and like the internet and shit whenever I was in high school, but never to this extent. It's crazy. Well, yeah, like the internet was in my pocket too, but it's just, it's different now than it was back then, because like we had MySpace, Twitter, and you know, YouTube and all that, but it was very much so in its infancy. And now social media is just kind of grinded into kids' faces at this point. Yeah. I didn't get a cell phone until I was in middle school. I think I was maybe 13. And even then, it wasn't like the phones that we have now. It was a fucking flip phone. So, I mean, things are extremely different in that regard. Chunky flip phone. Yeah, mine. Well, the first one I had was a rather chunky flip phone as well. And then I think the second one I got was a Razor. Yeah, I mean, they did their job. Answer, text if you needed to or wanted to. Shoot, I remember recording my own like text tones and ringtones from like recording them coming from the radio. Which is wild. Just like sit there with your little phone hitting the record button like right at the right moment. You gotta have one person to hit the button on the phone and one person to hit the play button or anything like that. It's crazy. With ads. I will say that is something that I do not miss is friggin' ads. I mean, when I was a little kid, they were like my like bathroom or snack break, whatever, to go run and grab whatever while I was waiting for my show to come back on. I'll move him after I finish up his line work. Yeah, I just remember all those like shitty infomercials with like the toys for kids that would surely in someone's life that definitely didn't have the proper safety measures or any sort of means. And all the sock and bopper commercials. Like, you want to punch your friend in the face? Here's an inflated balloon thing that you can put on your hand so you can punch your friend in the face and not get in trouble for assault. Grew up in a homestead and you had 2 channels from a giant antenna on your roof. Got 2 channels. The signal wasn't garbled. Yeah. Fortunately, I was fortunate enough to grow up with cable and stuff. But it's crazy because like I'll have the same kind of conversation with Joel, and he didn't grow up with cable, so like I have all these memories of these different shows or this, that, or the other, or like talking about when Nickelodeon started their Go Outside campaign or whatever, and he'll just stare at me like, the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I don't remember that. It's like I didn't have cable. Again. No cable. Like, oh, yeah. I'm like, at least you had siblings. I had the TV and video games. Oh my goodness. I'm sleepy today. I don't think I slept very well last night. Probably doesn't help that Joel had to get up at like 3 o'clock this morning to go out on a job. Yeah, no. I don't like it for him. Yeah, I'm definitely not a morning person, and I'm definitely not a stupid early before the butt crack of dawn kind of morning person. Which he's not either. Like, he's definitely not, happy about it or anything. I'm like, I could not. I would lose my fucking mind. You are correct. I did say the butt crack of dawn, as it were. Not in the service. Did you get up near those hours? Yeah. Oilfield is a different fucking breed. I could not. And, Stacy's boyfriend, he's a lineman, so he also gets up at the, like, fucking crack of dawn, and it doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, I could not work in a manual labor job. I would lose my mind. It's like he was on call the other day. I can't remember. Sometime this week, I think. And he was out like all night. Just so scary. I would not want to be up that early. It's so dark. And you don't know who's out at fucking 3 in the morning. It's when the crazies are out. And the people who work those jobs that are having a bad time. Rick James said, the freaks come out at night. Yep. That they do. That they do, friend. Shoot, I used to hate going to work at like 7 in the morning when it was around this time of year because it was like stupid dark in the morning. And when I used to work retail, I used to get off at like 10 o'clock at night. And I did not work in the best side of town. So I worked in the ghetto, as it were. I keep yawning. Visited Seattle. There was a unspoken curfew that everyone followed. Hearing all kinds of commotion on the streets in the dead of night. Hi, baby. I believe it. In like bigger towns like that, yeah, fuck that. Hello, hi, baby girl, sweet boo. Hello. She's just hanging out on the side of my desk. She like peeked her head around my other screen and she's like, hello. It's a culture shock. Yeah, I can imagine it's expensive. Cause Seattle's like a super big tourist town too, right? At least I kind of think that's what I've always assumed it to be. Cause I know there's like a bunch of like music museums and shit. Why the fuck is Jason hold on. Joel's boss is calling me. Okay, anyways, Jesus fucking Christ, trying to give me a goddamn heart attack. Joel's boss called me because he couldn't get a hold of him, which I knew Joel was out on location, so he didn't have any fucking service. So I tried to call him when I got off work, and it went straight to voicemail. So I was like, okay, he just doesn't have service, or he's on the phone, or whatever. And I look over, and I expect it to be Joel calling me because he's headed home or whatever, and it's his fucking boss calling me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Did something happen? Oh god. And he's just like, have you heard from him? I'm like, no. Have you? Like, don't scare me like that. Okay, so let's do that. No, not too often. He's at a particular well that doesn't have that's out in the fucking boonies. So he just happened to not have service. So thankfully that doesn't happen very often. Oh yeah, there's tons of dead spots in Texas because there's just areas that just don't have anything. It's just open fields and nothingness. Honestly, they should have those. But I don't know. Obviously, they don't have them. But that is a thing that they should have. Because that would be nice. You know, in the event of a fucking emergency. Well, what do I know? Dog's in the area are going nuts for some reason. I wonder if one of those cats is out in the alley or something. They are still living back there as far as I know. I still see Mama Cat all the time. I see the tabby cat the most. And the two black ones are still back there too. So they're still hanging out. Probably catching bugs and such. Living their little best cat lives. Abyss was, which that's what we call the mama cat. She was hanging out on the AC unit outside and fucking with Moo, because Moo was sitting in my window. So she would like fucking jump at the window again. She always does it to Moo and it freaks her the fuck out. She's like, what the fuck? Why? Why would you do that? It is so funny because she looks at me like I'm gonna do something about it. I'm like, I have no control over that cat. Yes, you have to get your cat distribution and then you may become a VTuber. Them's the rules. Oh, fuck. Oh, Joel's calling me. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Joel called me back and was letting me know everything's okay. He is headed home. He is 3 fucking hours away. Hey, I'm Maurice. And yeah, Tusk. I finished Alistair yesterday. But it's gonna be a little dangle keychain with Alistair, Husk, and Nifty down at the bottom. Yeah, 3 fucking hours away. I'm so annoyed. He won't get home until like 10 o'clock at night. I'm just like, that's such fucking bullshit. But it's fine, I guess. Thanks. I'm prepping these for that convention that I got into, so I'm trying to crank out a bunch of stuff in preparation. Yes, he does work tomorrow, and he's probably gonna have to go on another job out in Snyder, which is like 2 hours away. So he's probably gonna have to turn around, get home at 10, turn around, and have to go get up and go probably at like 4 or 5, depending on what time they need him out there. We were talking about my fiance. He works for the oil field, so he was out on a job today, and so now he's headed home, but he's like 3 fucking hours away. So that's what we were talking about. All your friends are good artists, but they do one thing at home. So shipping it to me is hella expensive. Oh yeah, because you're in the... Did you say you were from France or the UK? I know as of recent years, shipping out of the country has become very annoying with VAT taxes and stuff, so can definitely sympathize with all that. In France? That's crazy. That's so cool. The rest of the peeps in chat are US based. I'm from Texas. Captain's out in Arizona. Red's up north in Minnesota? I think that's where we said. And Undisputed's also out here in Texas. So we're all chilling in the US of A, whether we like it or not. The land of sunshine. I am a joke with one of your friends that you're still waiting for stickers she wanted to send you, so every time new ones she just adds to your pile of stuff. I have a friend like that who, she's not out of the country by any means. We live like 15 minutes from each other, but she's a part of my Patreon, and so she's like, don't mail it to me, save money on, shipping it, and just like hoard it all and give it to me, and it'll be like Christmas anytime I see you. The land of freedom and free healthcare. Oh wait, yeah, boo. The big sad. that's pretty close to the color bottles he has usually are. I think they're usually like a green. You got snow on your mountain though. Looks wonderful. That's really cool. We did not get any kind of snow down here in the south this year. Oh, that was you, Captain. You got snow out in Arizona? What the fuck? Americans sure do crazy shit for a country with no healthcare. Yeah. It's, everybody be wildin' out here. Wildin' out. Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted. Flipping mask. Okay, now to do all the detail bits on his wings. Okay, it's one thicker line and then a thinner line. And then the white dots in the center. Rain and really windy up there today. I bet it's still cold as hell where you're at, Red. Your local mountain range has an elevation of 8,500 feet above sea level. America do be the Floridian of the world. Clouds cover them with rain or snow. Your Cranston resort had to close early because there was no snow. Dang. Yeah, global warming at its finest, guys. We're living in the end times. Cute. Oh my god. It's just a little guy. Okay, now do the other side. Make sure I'm not missing anything. So I got the thicker line. And then the thinner line. And the white dot. Yes. It's all coming together. Okay, so down here. Blacked out. And then right about here. Closest to the edge is the white dot. Cute. It's actually okay temp today until today. It's freezing. Yesterday it was 18 degrees Celsius where we're at, so south of France. American folks, what is Celsius to Fahrenheit? I'm stupid. I only know the Fahrenheit. I know it's cold. Oh, every time has been the end times. Yeah. Y2K. 666. 2012. Everything's been the end times. You're shocked. You went up to your parents' place up north for a month and you got clear skies and 10 Celsius in December, which is normal. Normally below 0 with a bit of snow. Dang! I'm gonna say you have a dilemma, but you already resolved it alone. Oh, what dilemma? Is everything okay? Let's see. Is it even? Does it like wrap? I'm going to assume that it does. So we'll just do this. And then, oops, this. Oh no, because it goes all the way across the wings. So I probably need to do that. Yeah, there we go. I'll probably have to change the color of his line art. That way all these lines aren't lost within the black parts. (37°C) is 98.6. Put that in perspective. Yeah. Oh, so it's not as cold as I thought. You don't know the conversion formula off the top of your head? Yeah, me neither. You're asking yourself if 2 a.m. would be a good time to cook something up, or if you should just not eat. Remember you had cereal and milk. Hey, there you go. Cereal. The dinner of champions. Let's go. I too am gonna have to figure out what to do for dinner since Joel will not be home until fucking 10 o'clock tonight. So he's probably gonna pick something up on the road. So I gotta figure out what I am to do. Okay, so just from the furthest point out, I guess I'm gonna do red and then white. That way it's not white immediately. Okay, so it would be white, red, white, red. So cute. (18°C) is 64.4. Oh. Huh. Excuse me. Gotta love the conversion rate for all the things. Yep, we sure do have Cocoa Pops. I'm sure we have a lot more cereals that you guys don't have. Because cereal here is basically not food. Because of how much fucking sugar it has in it. Oops. Nope, not the one I wanted. Oh, I forgot to change that part of the wing to that color. That's why that looked funky. There we go. So now probably have like, yeah, just a tiny little portion of it there. dot. Little red dot. Since it's the one closest to him. Cute. I think I need to spread out his little heart eyebrows. Or heart motifs. Boop. Yeah, because y'all put in cereal is actually banned in most civilized countries. Oh, I know. It's awful. There's so many preservatives and so many like chemicals and shit that are in cereal. Like, it's actually baffling. And for us too, if you want adult cereals, it's mostly muesli. What is that? I'm guessing that's probably just a UK brand that I don't know. At the bottom of his wing's black too. Oh, that is like the most subtle ass shit, but yep. The very tips of his wings are black. Okay. Well. Thought I was done coloring Husk. Joke's on me. You buy kid cereals right now because your wisdom teeth are coming out. Wait. Oof. Ow. Wisdom teeth is no joke, man. I got mine taken out a few years ago now. And oof. That's some fucking pain. I was so terrified of getting dry sockets. I lived on freaking mashed potatoes. For quite a while. Usually it's like a grain and oats most of the time. They had stuff like apple bits, red fruits, bits of chocolate. Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds like actual food. Your wisdom teeth never came in. Not going to at this point. So, do you just like not have them? Or are they just chilling in your gums? Because mine were like that, but they were impacted. So, like, one of them was trying to come out, but it was pushing against my other teeth. And so the rest of them were impacted. So when they were like, oh, we need to remove this one, you know, so it doesn't cause you issues, we can go ahead and remove all of them, or we can just take out this one. And I was like, nah, fucking take them all. I ain't dealing with this shit again. I'm not getting another tooth removed. So I was like, fucking take them all. I don't want it. I don't want them. It's so pitiful. So miserable. You can't get yours taken out because you have a 90% chance of face paralysis because the teeth are too close to the nerve. Aw, that's so scary. It's hella good. You like milk chocolate and nuts. Yeah. Had your moon years to go. Mashed potatoes and jello for a while. Clean the areas after every meal. Yeah, see, I did too. But, like, the big issue whenever I got my wisdom teeth removed, it wasn't like the physical areas where my teeth were that really hurt. It was my jaw, because I kind of have like a smaller mouth, I guess. So they had to like wrench my jaw open with one of those, I don't know what you call them, like a mouth spreader? I don't know. So, like, my jaw had been just like fucking overexerted, and yeah, essentially, yeah, the jaw's a fucking life. And so like afterwards, the main problem I had was just my jaw was so sore. Of course, like I had swelling and stuff, and I did have general pain from my teeth and stuff, but it was mainly like my jaw felt like I had just gotten like beat the shit out of. It was fucking awful. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. It was a bad time. I got home from that surgery and I promptly went the fuck to bed. Joel brought me home, I went to bed, and slept for as long as I could, and I woke up and I cried because my friggin' pain meds had worn off. And I felt all of the pain, and Joel just came in, just like heard me crying. He's like, "You okay? No." "You want some pain meds?" "Uh-huh." They're there, not causing pain and haven't moved. Well, that's good. You're super fortunate on that. Your go-to for wisdom teeth pain is sugary fruits that are mushy and melon in cubes that you either freeze or put in the fridge and just rub it on your pains. Feels so good. That does sound really good. Is it true in America wisdom teeth are removed with only local anesthetic? So, I guess I am stupid. What does local anesthetic mean? Who the fuck is at my front door? Hello? Did I just get a package dropped off? Oh, I did, actually. Now that I think about it. Oh, I was awake for my entire surgery. Luckily, I got permission to have headphones because I was like, I know if I hear that shit, I'm going to vomit. So they numbed me and they did like the nitrous, the laughing gas or whatever. That's all I got. I was not put to sleep. I was awake and I was fighting for my life. Let's be friends. They were asleep. You think you got the word wrong. Like, not fully under asleep and shit. Like hearts. Yeah. Some places they do put you to sleep though. I don't know how often that is. I know a bunch of the places down here, they did do that. Not my dentist though. I was awake and I wanted to throw up the whole time. Hearing that crunching sound is probably the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Is removed with only local and said never again. Could operate with only local. He got traumatized. Yes! The drill sound, and then, so like the drill sound, of course, was like, that fucking noise drives me insane. And I hate going to the dentist at all, in general. Like, getting my teeth cleaned, I am the biggest fucking baby when it comes to my teeth. Like, I will cry. And so throughout like that whole surgery, like I was literally fighting for my life. I couldn't feel anything, of course, but you can feel like the pressure of what they're doing, and just the thought of what they're doing made me want to die. Especially when I could like hear the tooth crack and then have it like them pulling it out and stuff. I'm like, no. It was awful. One of the worst experiences of my life. Yeah. There was one of my teeth. I'm pretty sure it was like wrapped. It wasn't wrapped around my jaw. I think that happened to Joel. They had to like cut it down the middle and get both of the roots out for his. But yeah, no. 10 out of 10 would not fucking recommend. Hearing that shit is the worst. I was just like sitting there, like listening to my music and just trying so hard to disassociate. I was just like, I just wanna go to sleep. I've never wanted to go to sleep so much in my life. So yeah, if I ever have to have surgery ever again, I'm going to beg whomever I need to be put under, because fuck that noise. 'Twas awful. Okay, I think we got all the colors down for Husk, so shouldn't need that. What color did I use for Alistair for the shadows? I want to make sure everybody matches. What opacity? Okay, 73. Okay, so 73. Yeah, I don't think they can do that while you're awake. At least I fucking hope not, because that would be awful. The fact that you can't move away, obviously, even though he's less severe. A big chance of paralysis. That's so crazy. Yeah, trying not to twitch. Also, so I say I was just on the local anesthetic and the laughing gas. I also had to take this pill before I went up there that's supposed to like make you drowsy. Didn't do shit for me, but it did feel like I was having like sleep paralysis because I could not move my body. Find interesting is the brain surgery they do if the patient is awake, so they know if they fuck them up all the time. That, yeah, that one does get me. I could not imagine having to have brain surgery and just, you know, just fucking chilling, talking to people. Just be like, yeah, this is great. This is a good time. I love this for me. Brain doesn't have any nerves along with pain receptors. It doesn't have any pain receptors? Really? That's interesting. I guess that makes sense, because I mean, their head's waggling around all the time. Can't, because then people would be born to start talking with the dogs. Yeah. Be like, man, what the fuck's going on? Can you move this along here? It's interesting how you see people getting their brain poked and they just talk like it's a freaking Monday morning. Yeah. Tis the removal of the breastises, Captain. For a gender-affirming surgery. Sure, what's up? If there's anything funny to be had about surgery scares me. The whole wisdom teeth thing is the only surgery I've ever had to have in my entire life, so... Scary. The titistolitis. Yes. I love that. Yes, a total mastectomy. Yes, of literary terms or doctor terms. Yes. If we're being technical here. Titus deletus. That shit's so funny. It's never gonna not be funny. Oh my god. Permanently in italic. Oh no. That's unfortunate. And there's really no way to fix that, I'm sure. It's just kind of it's a fun party gag now. Oops. Torsoplasty. Oh, okay. So rearranged some things and made some things look different. I see. Interesting. It seems like such a painful healing process. Because I've even seen, like, of course, people talk about top surgery or talk about, like, reductions and stuff. Just like the, not the hoses. That's not the right word for that. The drains. Like, for, like, all the swelling and stuff. That just sounds so painful. Which I'm sure, of course, you get, like, yeah, a tubal shunt. Mr. Technical over here. Knowing all the medical terms and shit. Not I. Yeah, all that. Yeah, it is your job to know. I'm just testing you. Making sure you know your stuff. Yeah, I'm sure there's new terms for all that stuff all the time. It doesn't change that much, the amount of hard person. Yeah, I'm sure memorizing all that stuff is crazy. Drains were painful, but other than that, it was okay. Most like bothering. A good month. He was a bit. I have pain meds all the time. Yeah, I guess at least they give you the good drugs, and you were able to survive. Excuse me. Ow. Let me see. Oh. Pen died. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna be just chatting for the last 10 minutes of stream. This is how far we got. Pretty much almost finished Husk. Just have to do shadows and highlights and change the color of the liner, and then we are Gucci. We are done with Husk, and then we just have to do Nifty. And then this will be done. The most scary part of the whole surgery was having to face your mom and talk about what you wanted. Yeah. That, I'm sure that's a whole conversation. Couldn't imagine having some kind of conversation like that with my mom. She's not necessarily a homophobe, but she's treading that line. So it's a weird talk, but now she knows what you want and you're okay. She's your trusted person. Yeah, that's good. That's good that she's understanding and she supports you. That's really good. What should I do for dinner tonight, guys? Yeah, I felt that. The cereals. The only kind of cereal I have in the house is mac and cheese with ketchup. Gross. Not I. Ew. The only cereal that I have in the house is cornflakes, and they taste like cardboard. I don't feel like subjecting myself to cardboard. Personally. A quiche recipe? I don't know if I have the stuff for quiche. Well, then again, I don't know what goes into a quiche anyway. I think I have like a little mini lasagna in the fridge that I could probably throw in the oven. I also have chicken nuggets in the freezer. And taquitos. Guess it just kind of depends on what kind of vibe I want. God damn it, autocorrect. Rewashing. Haha, so I am not to be blamed. So I was looking for a pair of pants that I couldn't find, so I was trying to see if like maybe they were tossed into the washing machine or not. And I opened up the washing machine and they were wet. So I was like, oh my god, did I start laundry and totally forget about it? No, it was Joel. He's the culprit. He did it. I cannot be blamed. Yes. So now I am in the process of re-washing them. And yes, they are dino shaped. Because why have nuggies if they can't be dino nuggies? You don't have dino nuggies there? Aw, that's sad. That's a sad, sad day. I love the fact that being an adult, you can buy whatever you want, and we do buy the dino nuggies. you got it. Yep, it's Joel. Joel. Also, speaking of dinosaur-shaped food, have you ever had the Dino Eggs oatmeal? When you like pour the milk in and the Dino Eggs hatch? Bro, that's my fucking jam. I loved that shit. Oh, it's banned? That's so sad. Dude, go to Walmart. They still make them. They're so good. They're so bad for you. They're so good. You got smiley potato things. Oh yeah, like the smiley, like, I guess they're essentially like hash browns with like a smiley face punched into them. Y'all can have hatch and eggs and cereals, but not Kinder Surprise. Yeah, I mean, we have something akin to Kinder Surprise, I think, but it's not nearly as cool. Yeah, scalped potatoes. Yeah, I think so. Something like that. But yeah, man, go get you some Dino Egg fucking oatmeal. That's the jam. I was also obsessed with dinosaurs when I was a small child, so anything dinosaur related I was about. You don't have hash browns there, you call them roasties? That's so cute. Roasties. What is hash browns even? Yeah, every 90s kid was freaking obsessed with dinosaurs. Hash browns, typically they are like shredded potatoes that are fried. Sometimes they're in like a, in a hash, so that they're kind of like shredded potatoes that you can have with breakfast that are in like little bits. Or if you go to like McDonald's or something, they have a hash brown that's in like a solid piece, which is essentially like all the smushed pieces of the shredded potato and fried. Of course it's fried, it's America. Don't call a woman a roasty here? What? Is that a derogatory term that I've never heard of? Oh, I guess I need to look that up because I have never heard that. Ever. Huh? Yeah, I think you entered the conversation a little late. Apparently roasty is what hash browns are called in France, but apparently you cannot call a lady a roasty here in America. I don't know what it means. I'll have to look it up. All I say about why you don't respect American cuisine is fried Oreos. I mean, to be fair, those are not a everyday experience. Those are a carnival or theme park experience where you're already risking your life, so why not add some fucking bad cholesterol to it? Oh yeah, it still exists. Yeah, fried ice cream is dope. So good. I did try a fried Snickers one time at a fair, and it made me feel like I was going to die. Yeah. They have like fried everything at fairs and carnivals and all that. Like they have fried cheesesteak, they have fried cheesecake, they have fried Oreos, fried Snickers, fried basically anything you can think of. Dude, fried pickles are the shit. Sometimes they're really overly salty, but they're so good. Oh, we do have clogged arteries. It's just the man wants to keep us chugging along, so they're just clogged enough that we can still live. Yes, fried pickles. They're so good. Like fried little pickle chips. Like little sliced pickles. Oh, so good. With a little bit of ranch. A cute name for a candy you have in France? Yes. All the cute names for things, yes. With lots of exercise, better diet, medications. Not my cuisine. Yeah, marrow. Fried jalapenos. Yeah, those are sick. Speaking of like fried jalapeno stuff, they have what is called rattlesnake bites at Texas Roadhouse. They're like little, I think it's like mozzarella or some kind of cheese with jalapenos in it, and it's fried. It's essentially like a little mozzarella stick, but with jalapeno stuff in it too. They're fucking delicious. Cotton candy is called Barbie a Papa, which literally means daddy's beard. That's so cute. Here's a Texas Roadhouse 20 minutes from you. Dude, the next time you get a chance to go to Texas Roadhouse, get you some rattlesnake bites, because they will change your life. America tries to claim everything as their own. Okay, let's be real here. Okay, Apple pencils. I mean, half the stuff that we have all of the stuff that we have, we would not have if it wasn't stolen from other countries, popularized, and then fucking bastardized, and filled with chemicals and shit. I'm gonna make a joke, then you realize you might either consider it or political. Oh no. I mean, if you're talking about the white man stealing everything, I mean, there's that. Incorporated is the word you'd use. America's stealing. Couldn't see that coming, not like your land's not even yours. Yeah, nothing is ours. If we're being real here, America owns nothing. We stole everything. You're gonna say they steal stuff like they tried to steal Cuba? Yeah, they tried. They gave it the good old shot to try to steal Cuba. That's for sure. Those friends sent you pics from a bakery where they made croissants. But it was everything but a croissant. Yeah, so how are croissants different over there than they are here? Like, how has America bastardized croissants? Like, is it a different method? Do they look different? Do they taste different? I have questions. Also, Red, do you have like any kind of Mexican food up north? Just curious. Because I know Arizona has Mexican food. Oh yeah, no, dude, I would shrivel up and expire if I did not have Mexican food. Given Lubbock does not have super good Mexican food, anytime I go home, I go to like a very specific little Mexican food restaurant where like nobody speaks English, and I'm like, yes, this is where I need to be. This is the good shit. You need a pepper a week to live. You gotta live off that spice and spite. Croissants are simple pastry that is combined with butter. Then you make the shape and you put a thin layer of egg yolk or butter to golden them. Voila. So, like, essentially like a super simple pastry. And we have taken it, inserted chocolate or other things into it, and made it super complicated. Ow, hiccups. I really want like a homemade milkshake for some reason. That sounds like real good. Because like all these restaurants have their milkshakes and they all, most of the time, just taste sad. For like 90 cents at a boulangerie? Is that how you pronounce that? A boulangerie? Bakery that also does bread. Do not all bakeries do bread too? I mean, I guess that's true. I mean, most places, they do one or the other. They do sweets or they do bread. Huh. I don't know why I never thought about it like that. What pastry do y'all have that has chocolate in it? Because I know eclairs have like the Bavarian cream in them, so I know that's different. Or most of the time they have Bavarian cream. Other times they have like Italian cream or like other stuff. I also tried a cannoli for the first time in my life, and that sweetened ricotta is not sweet enough for me. You have either a boulangerie, so bakery plus bread, or a patisserie. They only do sweets. Oh. That's a neat distinction. I guess I never thought about it that way. I don't really go to bakeries all that often, so I guess I never really think about it. I'm not a huge sweets person. I'm more of a savory kind of person. And if I have sweets, I have to have something salty to go with it to negate the sweet, or I feel like death. Which is probably why I do the whole fries and milkshakes thing. Also because of Kim Possible. That's a dated reference that one person here probably will not understand. I think I might want a baked potato for dinner. I don't know. Let's see. You did that too? With the milkshakes and fries? It's the best. I prefer doing that with, like, specifically a chocolate milkshake, but any milkshake will do. Because typically, if I'm gonna get a milkshake, I prefer strawberry. But if I'm getting fries specifically to dip in the milkshake, then I'll probably get like a smaller chocolate one. You dip your fry into the milkshake, like do a little scoop. So you have the milkshake on the end of the fry, and it will change your life. It's standard here. It's delicious. Le pain au chocolate? I am going to butcher your language. I am so sorry. It's basically a croissant dough in a square-ish shape with thin bars of chocolate in it. Oh, okay. I think I've heard of that. I think I've seen that before. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. It's real good. It's a game changer. I feel like I kind of want something spicy. I want something spicy. I really want some good Cajun food, but we don't have any good Cajun food places here that aren't fucking expensive as all hell. Yeah, no problem. That's only like 10 hours away. Wait, how far away is Louisiana from here? Let's see. I know it's far, but not excessively far. Let's see. Louisiana. Yes, use my location. Genius phone. 11 hours, 17 minutes. Yep, that's about what I thought. I haven't been to Louisiana since before Katrina. I was like 10 years old. The one and only time I've ever been to Louisiana. Notice the chocolatine in South France. Oh. Yeah, I know, topical, right? Yeah. That's how I gauge for people, like, one, how old I am, and two, what era of New Orleans I saw. Like, New Orleans was so pretty, and it broke my heart when Katrina hit and just fucking destroyed everything. It's so sad. For those poor people. I will say though, I really hope that they widened the streets in Louisiana, because if you have anything bigger than like a Volkswagen, you're gonna be driving on the curb. Like, my dad drove a truck, like a Texas-sized truck, and we were up on the curb like half the time trying to avoid cars that were parked on the road. Your dream is to go to Louisiana during Mardi Gras? Yeah, I would love to go to Mardi Gras just to see everybody wilding out. How to chocolate versus chocolatine is a whole debate in France? Really? I remember watching that unfold on the news. Awful. Yeah, it was fucking tragic. 2004. You were 2 in 2004. Just a wee little babe. A wee little baby. I was 10 in 2004. No, how old was I in 2004? I was 6 in 2000. So, oh, yeah. I guess I was 10. So, I think, like, maybe I went when we were 9. When I was 9. Or so. Either way, I was in that range. And it was right before Katrina. Because I remember, like, being in school and, you know, talking about the trip out there, and then that shit happened, and I was like, what the fuck? You're the boomer in chat. I mean, nah. We got some age range in here. We've got the baby. Then we've got, I think, me and Captain, who are pretty close in age, and then we've got Red. It's all good. I think Undisputed may or may not still be hanging out somewhere in the ether, and I want to say he's close to our age too. No, I will stay on your lawn and I will do a dancey dance. I also love sweet potatoes. I'm like trying to figure out what to do for dinner still. You remember watching the news once and seeing people on their roof because there was a big storm? I don't remember the other like big hurricane's name. I don't remember. You just turned 21. You can't legally get drunk anywhere in the world now. What is the drinking age in France? Like, how old do you have to be? Yeah, there's been too many hurricanes to remember, too many disasters. But I think the one that will always stick with me as like I was way too young to see it was 9/11. Like, I was in first grade and my teachers turned on the news, and as a tiny fucking 6-year-old fucking child watching people jump to their death, and I was like, oh, I'm traumatized. And then that was like the whole American experience for the next forever. It was insane. Like, I didn't want to watch the news ever again. That's probably why I still don't watch the news, because I'm like, anytime I watch the news, some bad shit happens, and I'm not about it, actually. You got scared after that because you remember thinking if it would happen where you live, you didn't know how to climb on your roof. Oh yeah, for sure. That's so scary as a child to think about stuff like that. Because, I mean, even when I was a little kid, of course, like I entered school shortly after another, tragedy and everything, but Columbine, having to learn to hide under desks and do this or the other, and what kids have to go through nowadays, it's just, I couldn't imagine. Like, I was scared being in school back then. I would be terrified to go to public school nowadays. But yeah, no, it's just the amount of shit that has gone down in millennials' life. Like, we all are traumatized. Even get your driver's license? We get our driver's license at 16 here. They won't let us drink, but they'll let us drive a ton vehicle or whatever. No biggie. Oops. Oh, actually, yes. You're in the homestead during 9/11. Know what happened until you moved to the city. The school didn't have satellite TV, so none of that. Yeah, I wish that my friggin' school didn't have satellite TV, so I didn't have to witness that shit. Like, I remember seeing that on TV. I remember physically seeing the interview with George Bush when he had to stop reading books to children to deal with what was going on. Like, I felt like my entire consciousness as a child, I was like, that's the moment I became conscious. But it's just insane to think about. Remember your big brother. I remember seeing the towers get hit, or your mom wasn't even there. Yeah, you weren't even a thought yet. What's crazy for us is that you have multiple drills a year, as we just have one. Yeah, because once again, it's the greatest US of A. I'm doing great down here. It's fine. It's just like I feel like I had this conversation not too long ago with my mom. It's like talking about not wanting kids, especially like not in the world that we live in right now, because things are just so scary that I'm like I wouldn't want to put a child through all of this. Like I've been through enough in my own life. I'm good actually. The trauma train needs to stop. Do you have any more fun names for foods? Like, isn't it in the UK that they call like crackers biscuits, or is that cookies that they call biscuits? Do you have any other fun things like that? Because I feel like America just names things boring. You refuse to conform, calling a cookie a biscuit. Yeah, biscuits are so different. Because, like, biscuits and gravy. Remember your last year of elementary school, you did a drill and your math teacher kept us in class. It's a test. Front of the door, don't get out. There were only a class who didn't fail a drill because we didn't get out. Dang, that's crazy. I could not imagine. I'd be like, Mom, you are homeschooling me because my anxious ass can't take this. Oh, wrong layer. Oh, I think they call crackers crisps, actually. In the UK, not specifically in France, but I'm pretty sure they call them crisps. Or like chips, they call them crisps. Because I follow a girl who's from the UK. She calls them crisps, I think. Because she says stuff about crisps all the time, and I am just assuming that they're chips. Because they're like a snacky food. I could be wrong, though. Pretty simple, too. Yeah, that stuff's crazy. Crisps are chips in the UK. Chips are fries. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because they have the whole fish and chips thing. It's crazy. Not like a funny word, but in France, the female kitty is a chatte. You pronounce it the same way. Chat. Like Twitch chat. Chat is written the same way as a male kitty. So a chat. That's funny. I just call cats Kit Kats. Or children. Because what are they if not fur babies? Also, to bite is written the same way as French slang word to say. To pronounce the same thing as bit. Huh. Slang is funny in other places. I can't think of any slang that's weird here that I can think of, or that means one thing, but in slang it means another. Which I'm sure there are plenty, but I cannot recall. Want a weird fact about French? I can also explain why French is a hard language. What's that? Is it because a lot of the words are spelled the same? Because I know that happens in English as well. Or they mean the same thing. Your grammatical rules have exceptions. It's even mandatory that a grammatical rule needs an exception. What? That does sound like it complicates things, to say the least. You also word written the same means different thing, written different thing means the same thing, and also words that are pronounced the same. Yeah, that is much like the English language as well. It's like two, two, and two, and though. No, not though. What's the other word? Well, there's like throw and through. I think that's what I was trying to think of. We have a bunch of words like that that just make you want to kind of curl up and cry. Words are hard, no matter what the language is. Words are hard. Your verbs can get conjugate in 17 different ways, but you mostly use 5 or 6 of them. What? That's complicated. I'm glad I tried to learn Spanish in high school instead of French. My head might have exploded. Totally forgot to do that on Alistair. Not 17. Here's have this 16. Oh shit. Just got an Amber Alert. Missing kid. That sucks. Because classifying them using word types. So time, compose types. 8 different types. Whoa. No. Hard pass. That sounds awful. In so many ways. That sounds like a bad time. Like I said, brain exploding. For sure. You also classify your verbs in 3 different categories, and each of them have a unique ending and verb depending on the temp. What? No! Why? And they say English is the hardest dialect to learn. Or language. I don't know. Dialect isn't the right word. The English language is the hardest to learn, which I'm sure is true. Is very difficult because of the stupid nuances we have in our own language. But that sounds complicated as shit. Like, why? It's crazy how much lighter this looks on my computer screen versus my iPad. Because with his pants, like, I can barely see the line art. But on my computer screen, I can see it perfectly fine. It's crazy. But either way, whenever I get this made, I'm gonna have to make the line art look different so it's easier to see. So I'm trying to decide if I should go the same route that I did with Alistair and do red. I don't know what the fuck I just did. Okay, I didn't do anything. Cool. That looks pretty cute. Me deadass search how to simply explain French conjugation. That's what you got. To conjugate a verb into another tense, you need a stem of a word formed by taking the infinitive of the verb, removing its ending. What the? Yeah, that's not easy. It's not. It's not a simple way to explain that. Oh my god. Yeah, brains exploding from that shit. It's mostly by heart. We start learning conjugation when we start middle school. Yeah, I feel like a lot of what everybody learns in their own like schooling and culture is just kind of developed by word of mouth rather than actual language learning, because a lot of the language learning is like the technical stuff. So primarily what people go off of is either slang or the dialect of the particular area you're from. Like down in Texas, and I'm sure the same thing is I'm sure it's the same way in Arizona too, where we have like Tex-Mex or like a slang version of like Spanish and like very much so slang English and stuff. Spanglish, indeed. Also, from a linguistic point of view, French ruling while speaking is different. While speaking and writing, yeah. Howdy. Hey. I don't need your dude, sir. You do say howdy quite often? Really? That's funny. Usually the only time I hear anyone say howdy is if they're making fun of Texans or if they're talking about Toys R Us. Toy Story. I do that every time I try to say Toy Story. I say Toys R Us instead because my 90s brain doesn't know how to differentiate. Yeah, I'm sure patients do like when you do that. 'Cause it's cute. It's a cute little hello. It's howdy. But it makes me think of that shark from Toy Story that steals Woody's hat. And he goes, howdy, 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 howdy. And it's going to forever live in my brain. Okay, I think I officially finished Husk. I felt a little bad trying to leave in the middle of finishing him up, so I do believe he is all done. So now we have Alistair and Husk done. Now all we have to do is Nifty. So I will probably finish her on my own time since Fridays I don't normally stream. I also need to finish cutting out stickers and stuff since I have a convention in like 3 weeks. That shark lives in your head too. Man, it's so bad that I did like the floppy motions with it too. The howdy, howdy, howdy. Like, that guy lives rent free in my brain forever. Along with Broken Buzz talking about Miss Nesbit, or being Miss Nesbit. One of the most popular slang in France is called varian. Just slang where you have more syllables around, so women, which is femme, become meuf. So manoir. Then the writing changed too. What, no Nifty stream? I may stream tomorrow if I have the energy after a shitty Friday. Hopefully, if Friday is not shitty and I'm feeling up to it, I may stream tomorrow. I will, of course, be like printing or cutting stickers in the same time, so I'll probably stop drawing and have to swap over stuff. Yes, all the good Friday vibes, please. I beg of you. I just want to get through Friday quickly. But yeah, if Friday ends up not being shit, then I will consider streaming tomorrow. Yeah, we'll make it. It's gonna be okay. That way we can do the goil. Oh, not the whole thing. Just Nifty. Gotta do the teensy goil. Exchanging good Friday vibes for bad Friday vibes. You don't want the bad Friday vibes, I promise. But yeah, so yeah, getting lots of work done. So if I do stream tomorrow, we'll of course finish Nifty, and then I need to finish the other 2 stickers that go in a set for Lucifer, and then I need to finish working on the Lucifer print that I've got going too. I am hoping I'll have enough time to finish the rest of the straw hats too. Probably won't be able to finish them all before LibitCon, but I'm hoping to at least get Brooke done. That way I only have 3 more after that. So I've got this set for Hazbin, and then I have like a plethora of stickers to finish for Hazbin. And I want to work on some Hell of a Boss stuff too eventually, but my main focus right now is Hazbin stuff. Exchanging. You can take it if you get Nifty as a present. Yes. And getting to see Nifty all done will be your gift tomorrow, if tomorrow is good. Look at that little crackhead with her little knife, her little nif. Thinking of doing Magic the Gathering tattoo or Hazbin Hotel tattoo. That'd be really cool. I really like the scene where you see Husk's cards when he's talking about selling his soul and everything, and how eventually he was running out. Like, I liked how those cards looked with him on them. Like, oh yeah, no, she's gonna be like, she's gonna have the angel blood. She's gonna look like a highlighter. I need to also draw a picture of Nifty, just talking about how she's the true MVP. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff to finish. So I have all these, which, like I said, that's going to be a dangly keychain. I'm probably going to make them into stickers too, just because they're probably a good size for that. Oh, no. And then I need to finish this Lucifer and Charlie. Need to finish this Alistair print. This Alistair print. Nope. Nope, not photo. File. This Angel and Cherry print. Not sure if I want to finish the Adam print. It'll be the last of my to-dos if I do end up doing it, because I want to make sure that I get the Lucifer stuff done and the Alistair stuff done. Those are my top priorities. Also need to finish that those two Lucifer stickers. And decide which one of these I want to do. Because I have the Oh Dear, and then I have the Susan thing. And then none Alistair. So I have a lot to do, and that's not even all of them. Husk on a magic card? Yeah! Yeah, that would be dope. But alright, I am gonna go ahead and call it. I need to have dinner before it gets too much later. And I will maybe see you guys tomorrow. I will let you guys know if I decide one way or another. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. It was fun. I'll talk to you later. Good night. Magic's super cool. I've never played it, but it's really fun. I do. Let me link the Discord real quick while I'm still here. General invite, copy. There you go. That is the link to the general Discord that I have. But, alright, for real this time. I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Thanks for everybody for hanging out.